Hello, Mr. Cheney here with another brilliant tutorial, this time for the introduction of the ColorWheel project. So our last part of graphic design is going to be color theory, and we're going to build a color wheel using kinetic typography that we used in the past project, using PowerPoint again as our tool. So I just wanted to go over the basics of what the color wheel is in this first of 3 or 4 tutorials, and then part 2 and 3 will basically show you how to build this project, including how to get the colors just right as far as, you know, RGB codes and stuff. So this is kind of a, since it's the last part or next to last part of graphic design, it's more of the complicated stuff, and I'm going to break this into smaller steps so that we can do it easily and effectively. So this first part's just an introduction, show you what color wheel means, introduce some parts of the project, and then we'll go from there. Then there will be a part 2, 3, and 4, probably 4-part tutorial on the entire project. So let's go with part 1. So let's just go over the basics of what the color wheel is. So you may have seen some of this stuff already in prior grades about, you know, primary colors and secondary colors and that sort of thing. So if that's true, that's great. That means that this is a review for you. But in case you haven't, here we go. Primary colors in the color wheel are red, blue, and yellow. Secondary colors, okay, are the ones in between, where you get this color by combining the 2 primary colors in between. So if you were to combine red and blue, you get purple. If you were to combine yellow and blue, you get green. If you were to combine green and orange, you get yellow. So the secondary colors are the ones you get when you combine the primary colors. So again, if primary colors are red, blue, yellow, our secondary colors are what you get in between those colors. So orange and green and purple are secondary colors. Now this is where it gets kind of complicated, because the tertiary colors are the in-between colors that you get. So if you were to combine red and orange, you get a red-orange. And if you were to combine a red and a violet, you would get a red-violet. So all of these have different codes that you can plug in so that they look right either on a printed piece of paper or on a computer screen or TV screen. So we'll get into the details of that at a later time. But just as an introduction to what the different colors of the color wheel are, primary colors, once again, red, blue, yellow. Secondary colors are what you get when you combine those primary colors. So combine blue and red, you get purple. Combine blue and yellow, you get green. And if you combine red and yellow, you get orange. Those are your secondary colors. And then tertiary colors are the in-betweens. So red and orange, you would get red and orange. So that's that. So let's end this show, and I just want to go over to the assignment itself. There are lots of things happening with this project, and so before we even begin building, we will go through some of these in the next 2 or 3 tutorials so that you are building correctly. So basically by the end, you will have built a slide that looks like this, with circles that are labeled with the correct color using RGB codes. You're going to use word art, and you're going to use animations to make this into a kinetic typography color wheel. So we're combining worlds here. So that is today's tutorial. Tutorial number 2 will be the actual starting of the build, and we'll go from there. So that's it.